This is going to be another, we'll try to make this one shorter. Just a little look at the kind of things that come in e-waste.
Say, kids, what time is it?
It's 8-bit doodads time!
A lot of times somebody will just box up everyone's stuff and just bring it. And I get things like these flags that would have been probably in a box set. There's Call of Duty, Realm of Reborn, Final Fantasy. This is a much bigger one. I also get all kinds of things that are new in a box, which just kind of kills me. This is a Bluetooth orange keyboard. I guess it's meant to go with a tablet or something like that. I don't know why somebody would just discard it, but I will find a use for it or find somebody that can use it. On that note, a lot of times I go clean out an office, and sometimes they've gone through all their computers, replaced them all, didn't bother replacing the keyboards and mice. So all the brand new keyboards and mice are still in boxes on a shelf, and I get brand new boxes of keyboards and mice. I typically hand them out to the local computer repair and reseller people. This came in a box. PS3 game demo disc. I'm not sure, but is that Captain Xavier on the cover of this thing? You tell me. Leave a message below. I'm not sure of the actor's name, but I think that's him. Xbox 360 Platinum hits. Xbox 360 Platinum hits. In a baggie. I've got tons and tons of games in their boxes that I will get to eventually. This came in not too long ago. Good old TRS-80 Model 100 portable computer. I have not looked at it yet. I do not have that power port as green as can be. Well, the batteries are gone, but there's a good bit of corrosion in there. So I'm not going to try to fire this up right now. I'll just make it a project for a future video where I will try to clean the corrosion and see if we can get some life out of this thing. And now for something completely different. This is one of the most interesting sets of items that I have seen come through the stream. These are clipboards. Let me get a little closer view to it. These things are very heavy. They are about a 1/2 inch epoxy. This board, I cannot tell anything whatsoever about it. If anybody wants to try their Google foo, about the only thing on here, if you can see it, I'll read it off. The revision numbers. Assembly number 315-05-64471A. And it's kind of interesting. It's got a bodge wire running from there all the way up to here. I have no idea where it came from or who would do this to a board. It doesn't look like it can plug into anything or anything can plug into it. From the bottom side, there are traces running all along the outside edges. Top, bottom, left, and right. If you can see, there's traces along pretty much every edge. So I don't see what it could have done. If you have any clue, please comment below. Okay, one last one, and this one really jerks my chain a little bit. Not as heavy because it's not quite as big. Anybody recognize this? It's Commodore 64. Same thing, completely epoxied. The two CIA chips, the basic ROM, the kernel ROM, character ROM, 6510, PLA, SID chip, VIC2, RAM chips, multiplexers, color RAM. It's mostly complete. Some of the parts were a little too high, so they cut the big capacitors right out. They took the lid off of the RF modulator can here, and kind of smooshed some stuff down. Kind of smooshed the connectors here for the floppy drive and the monitor connector. Oddly enough, it's got the joystick ports. But this is the kind of thing that comes in. It's fun to look at. I won't be throwing either one of these away. I will keep this one, and I will probably find an owner for the other one. Alright, hey, if you want to see more e-waste, hit that like button and subscribe, and keep them coming once in a while. Especially when interesting things come in.